Hello and welcome back to another video. Ooh. And this is a VTECH Talking Whiz Kit Plus, and that on the side is the cartridge I've rigged up. Now, been figuring the freaking ROM layout out, how the data is laid out. Now, if we go into heads or tails.
Hello, please press a code number 11. Add the correct ending.
You'll see we have this word, and then it's blanked out, and then it scrolls through that, you know. Now, where do those endings and prefixes come from? Well,
Bye.
they come from here, on the brain power, is that what it is? Yeah, brain power. Brain power cartridge, it comes from the bit of data located at hex 100 to hex 1FFF. 1FF, here, they are, we have the prefixes separated by spaces, and then the rest of the spaces just blanked out with F's, for the, which the micro, controller almost certainly sees that and does. I don't know, or maybe it's just a programming thing, because mask ROMs, are all ones when you, and then, you set things to 0. Anyway, so what if we, you know, change this up a little? You can change these. If you swap the letters out, it'll change the letters. But what if we just slapped a ton of C's on there? I think this is a buffer overflow. This thing might have a buffer overflow in it, in that microcontroller. I think the way this works is, well, it scrolls through the things, and then there's a set, somewhere over here, whatever, it, or maybe up here, it, signals to the, little, compooper that, hey, when the user goes into the, heads or tails mini game, when you're gonna randomly select a letter, here's the set of prefixes or suffixes for the letter for you to choose. And I think it might be set up in the way, well, it's gonna tell it, because the, base ROM, has this too. See? It's different in the base ROM, and of course, when you yank the cartridge out, the heads or tails minigame is still going to have to do something. So, clearly we have, it's not just fixed, static, structured data. So, this, somewhere in here, it's telling it, oh, here's how, there's this many prefixes, they're this long, and they're blah blah blah, and then it seems like it's putting it, the microcontroller is putting it into its own memory, probably for speed things, because when there's the main microcontroller, and then there's the speech synth, the separate chips, and they both share the ROM bus, and they both read from it, but they can't read it from it at the same time, or when the microcontroller is scanning the keyboard, because the keyboard's, I think, interlaced with the address lines. It's clever, you know, cost reduction there. So, I guess it's a speed thing, because it would have to constantly, like, just thrash that mask ROM, and there's not that much bandwidth there, because it does that click sweeping noise that beeping. What would you call that noise? It's not really a beep. Well, it makes that sound effect as it scrolls through things, so it stores these in memory. So, a little experimentation later, I found that indeed, if you just fill this section up with, if you extend these, it'll just like draw on the screen, but like it'll overhang and stuff and not drop down. If you do this, it crashes. The toy crashes. Well, more like just hangs. This is, although on the, this, I actually have it 44s, I don't feel like completely wearing out the storage on the laptop. It's an SD card, can't really be doing that. That's 100 hex bytes, which is 64 bytes of, look at my dumbass, checking with the calculator. 256, no, I was way off. That's 256 bytes of, data right there. So, I can tell you for certain right now, that thing's, I'd be surprised if that thing even has 128 bytes of RAM. Like, microcontrollers from this era have very little RAM. So, if, this seems to be, maybe a nice little buffer overflow. Let me, put that into action. Now, we have the thing in here, so if we go 1, 1. It jingles, and then it, just hangs, and just goes blank. And, nothing's happening. So, what could be happening here? We could... So, the one time, I was just messing with this, but in a less egregious manner, I, more keen to just fill this with A's, and then this with A's, and have it overflow a little bit, and then this with A's. I think it was A, B, C, and D, but, the one time, I'm guessing it, because of the way it, chose the, a lucky word, it, made the toy crash, not just by hanging, but also by making a weird repetitive noise. So, this could... So we have some sort of, undefined behavior. It could just be searching for, that in its, it could be searching for this in here, trying to search for, matching, thingies, but, I don't think that's the case, because part of my testing, I just, filled these with capital A's, just nothing else, and it was still, picking out words, so that's almost certainly not it. There could be a bit of a logic bomb that the, developers put in here, where it goes, wait, no, that makes no sense. What is that? And then it just, puts the, toy into a do-nothing loop. Or, probably some sort of buffer overflow. It has to be that, because it made that one fluke where it just made the toy, make that just repetitive noise, because, you know, that thing's going to choose out random, words, and it, you know, kind of shuffled things up a bit, and, it got lucky. This could... There's not going to be, 256, bytes of RAM in this thing. I very much doubt it. This might be overflowing onto the stack. We might be, doing some snacks mashing. That's the new, security term, snack smashing. we could be doing some snack smashing. Or what I think's more likely is that it's the microcontroller on the RAM is going to have the heap. And this thing's going to have a hardware stack that's not located in RAM. And what this is doing is it's just completely trashing the heap. Heap in quotation marks. It's not really gonna. It's gonna be overwriting a ton of crap onto RAM. Probably also overrunning into the bits of the data RAM that's used for the hardware registers, and it's just causing it to well, shit itself. So this might be exploitable. I don't know. The problem is I don't know what microcontroller is in this. No idea. No idea. And the fucking cat's on the counter again, but gonna have to do that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today.